The phone rang at midnight. A man's voice, calm yet mocking, said, "Your daughter forgot her place." My boy reminded her. He thought fear would silence me. What he didn't know, I've toppled governments, erased men whose names never reached daylight. And now he touched my daughter. That wasn't a warning. That was a death sentence. The phone rang at midnight. His tone was steady, almost entertained. "Your daughter forgot her place," my boy reminded her. I didn't answer. Silence unsettles men who thrive on dominance. He rushed to fill it, dripping arrogance. Think of this as a warning. "Keep her under control." I ended the call without a word, though the message cut deep. Embedding itself like a blade, I had slit throats in 14 nations, toppled presidents and generals, erased untouchable men whose names were never supposed to reach daylight. For 25 years, I'd removed lives as easily as chalk from a blackboard, and now someone believed striking my daughter would be a warning I'd quietly endure. They were wrong. It wasn't strength, it was weakness disguised as threat, and weakness only leads to one end. She lay in a hospital bed, her face bruised and swollen, ribs fractured, lips quivering in half-formed whispers. I sat motionless beside her, cataloging every wound as if tallying a debt. When her eyes fluttered open, she avoided mine. Shame radiated from her like heat. I asked one question. Why him? Her tears didn't hold confusion. They held recognition. She already knew the answer she wouldn't say aloud. In that silence, the truth revealed itself. The pattern had been there all along. The late-night calls, the hushed conversations she assumed I didn't hear, the money vanishing from her account. Details invisible to most, but not to a man trained to live in shadows. This wasn't chance. She hadn't simply fallen for the son of a mob boss. She'd been placed, lured, used, and the boy wasn't the only betrayer. Someone closer had pulled the strings. I started carefully. Phone logs, bank trails, digital footprints she thought erased. I'd done this work for empires. Doing it now felt like child's play. Her messages told the story, secret meetings, whispered promises in hotel rooms, words that read like shackles rather than affection. He didn't love her, he owned her. Not with devotion, but with leverage. Then the trail bent. A second number, another name, saved in her contacts under something ordinary. Professor, but I knew better. Cross-referencing movements and connections, the truth surfaced. She hadn't been seduced by chance, she'd been introduced. Set up by someone she trusted, someone who wanted me distracted, someone precise enough to aim for my only vulnerability. The betrayal was too calculated to be random. And then the final blow, a hotel surveillance clip. My wife smiling, walking our daughter into danger, not dragging her, guiding her. The girl trusted her mother, and her mother abandoned her there. I watched the footage 3 times. My chest never rose with fury, my breath never quickened. Men like me abandoned rage long ago. What filled me instead was clarity. That evening, I laid the printed images on the kitchen counter. Said nothing. She entered, saw them, froze. Her lips parted, then the lies spilled out instinctively. It's not what it looks like. You don't understand. She needed discipline. I stopped her with a single word. Why? Her mask cracked. Excuses tumbled out. Debts, threats, desperation. But truth hides between words. She hadn't been forced. She had chosen. I didn't shout. I didn't touch her. Instead, I slid an envelope across the table. Inside was every message, every transaction, every proof of her betrayal. Take it, I said. Run to him. See if he protects you when I'm done. Her hands shook. She didn't open it. She already knew. Then I added softly, almost gently. Lesson 1. Pain has memory. And you'll carry this one forever. Her face collapsed into silent terror. I turned and left her with the weight of her decisions. For people like her, exposure is execution. I hadn't even spilled blood. Yet. By dawn, the estate lay silent. The mob boss and his guards were scattered like broken pieces, undone by the precision of a man who lived in darkness. His son survived long enough to learn what true lessons sound like. But the real kill had already happened, not with steel or bullets, but with truth. My wife's betrayal now rotted in daylight. No escape. No shelter. I walked through quiet streets as the sun rose. My daughter would heal, slowly but surely. As for me, I wasn't chasing healing. Only clarity. In my world, love is a liability. Trust the sharpest weapon an enemy can use. I had forgotten that. Now I remembered, and remembering is the deadliest blade of all.